to the Experience Podcast. It's just me again this week, and I'm kind of playing with the audio. Speaking of which, there was just a giant bang. I don't know if the mic picked that up. Let's hope there was no crimes, right? Cross your fingers, no crimes. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, I'm kind of playing with the audio. Hopefully, it's fine. I try to balance it between like myself and the previous podcast, but OBS is kind of limited, at least the way that I'm working with it. Like I can kind of see what the levels are, but sometimes like it just kind of comes out a different way. Like I have it slightly adjusted, but just if you notice something that needs to be adjusted, just let me know. Leave a comment, or heck, you could email me if you really wanted to. Or just, leave a message somewhere wherever we post the podcast, and I'll find it. We do encourage comments, but yeah. Okay, anyway, we're doing a commentary on episode number 68, Roommate Antics. So we are 13 minutes and 3 seconds in. We haven't gotten to the Roommate Antics part yet. I'm going to assume it's an Ainsley thing, because this is Ainsley's apparently third or so episode. Matt, it's his first one. Two people that I met in 2019, actually. And it turned out to be great young people. Now they're older. Now they're old people. But two people I admire greatly. So hopefully they're very successful. Anyway, I'm saying this because I haven't spoken to them in a few years. But and Elizabeth's on too, by the way. She's on, but she's on all the time. This is, well, like I said in last week's episode, apparently this is like our second one, which is crazy because it took 50 episodes just to get her on for some reason. She was very busy in college. She still is busy. She and like Nadia, they're both like crazy busy. It's hard to get them on. Like I'll be like, "Can you record this week?" And they're like, "I have something Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So maybe I can squeeze you in." I'm like, "Just don't worry about it. We'll do next week or something." Anyway. So we're 13 minutes and 3 seconds in. We're going to go another 15 or so minutes in the episode, just like a little mini recap. Elizabeth just finished her questions or answers session, and we're getting into Matt's, who's going next. And there were cookies earlier in the episode, and they were talking about trumpet cleaning and other nonsense. But anyway, let's get back into it. You guys are done listening to me. I've been blabbing on for so long.
Oh, okay.
No, I think a couple more old ones. Then they are brand new. Ainsley's never heard these questions. Heads up or heads down?
Heads up.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you have to sound so questioning on everything?
Well, because for some of these are obviously written with my intention of one answer being right. And for this one, when you say heads up, you're not saying heads up. You mean to put your head down if something's coming at you.
Not necessarily. Usually when I say heads up, it's just like, hey, pay attention.
It's like, heads up means look up.
Yeah.
By then you've already gotten hit.
No, not necessarily. I mean, for me, it's like because I play volleyball. If the ball ever rolls over, someone's jumping, you gotta say heads up. Like, don't jump.
Volleyball's a separate thing. Flats or high heels?
Flats.
Okay. That was pretty decisive. Is the grass always greener?
Yes.
Okay. Quick or fast?
Fast.
Okay. Too slow. Gloves or mittens?
Gloves.
Are you stressed right now?
No, not really.
North or south?
No.
Okay, Ainsley.
I'm just nodding.
Elizabeth, you would have said south?
No. Oh, yeah.
Did I say Ainsley? You would have said south?
Probably would have said north.
Wow. Do you sing in the shower?
Occasionally.
What are you singing?
Ew, what are you singing?
What am I singing?
Why do you say ooh?
I didn't say ew.
Why did Ainsley say ooh?
I said ooh.
Oh.
Who's more of an ew?
Brittany? Do you sing Brittany in the shower?
No. I think it's Taylor Swift, honestly.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
No, my girlfriend got me into that.
Can we get a sample?
Could you do? Yeah, could you do?
No, I'm not giving samples.
Sing for us.
No.
If we relocate to the bathroom, will you stand in the shower and
Yeah,
sing?
they'll recreate it for you.
Go ahead. Oh, what songs? What are your go-to shower songs?
What are my favorite ones? My go-to ones? Usually for the ones that are really old, like love story and stuff like that. But other than that, from her new album, Daylight, that one's nice.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince? Are you pro or against? No feelings?
No.
It's a podcast, man. You can't just raise your arms up like that.
It's no feelings. Question mark.
Indifferent?
Yes.
Just like
Okay. Hand dryer or paper towels?
Hand dryer.
he doesn't hate the environment.
They're both not great for the
Yeah, they're both pretty
No,
bad.
they're both bad.
Yeah.
Hand dryer just doesn't work usually. You
It's
sit
just
under
that,
it for like
it's
an
just
hour.
that in my dorm we only have hand dryers, so sometimes like washing my face and then I just have to go back to my room and use a towel, or I just put my face in front of the hand dryer, which is not really the best
So you
idea.
just have to bend over because how
I've
far?
ever heard.
How high is the hand dryer?
No, like, basically back in the beginning, what I do is like I cup my hands under it and direct like the wind back in my face. It actually
Oh my
works,
Goodness.
but it's probably pretty bad for your skin, so that's why I'm gonna start using my towels.
when you
Follow-up
heat-
questions. Have you ever had to dry yourself with a hand dryer because you got rained on?
No.
You know it's gonna rain tomorrow. We
Is
probably
it?
have indoor rehearsal. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
like all day.
I don't think we'd have indoor rehearsal. We'd probably just go in the parking deck.
You're correct.
No, that's only if we get to rehearsal and then they're like, "Oh crap, it's raining."
Last season, we definitely had a rehearsal. They said, we're meeting in the parking
Yeah,
deck.
we used to go inside. Like if they knew ahead of time, they would just say, "You know what? Just go into section." Especially since we have surround sounds,
Yeah.
we can use an excuse of just okay, go to the rehearsal hall. We'll probably end early.
Can I just wipe the crumbs on
I
the
guess
floor?
so. I
Or
mean,
is someone
they're
gonna-
all over your legs. Yeah.
Where'd you
Okay.
have turf?
And get some turf on there too while you're at it. Okay. Where are we? Do you easily get splinters?
Pausing here, I gotta give respect to Ainsley, who just dumps crumbs and dirt all over my apartment floor. Yeah. So they were talking about surround sounds and other things. Yeah, those are very specific to our tech things. I wonder if, because I was maybe gonna go back next fall. Although the problem is, next fall I'm pretty busy. I could probably do a weekend though, and maybe I'll do, because surround sounds is like it's basically like an indoor concert. Well, I assume it's still indoors. It used to be indoors at least. Maybe it might have changed, but it's an indoor concert that the marching band performs, where they perform sort of each section. So each instrument, instruments. So the trumpets for our purposes. Practice their own music that they arranged or they found an arrangement or whatever. Very, very much like a little more detached. It wasn't like the directors told each section what to play. But we would arrange our own music or find an arrangement and perform it. And you kind of perform it. And it's called surround sounds because different sections will play in different parts of the auditorium. So the clarinets will play in front of you, and then the tubas will be behind you for the next one. So it kind of goes back and forth, like front and back usually, and some sides as well. So that's what it is. So anyway, let's get back into it.
He's good teachers. No.
Just me? Okay.
I'm not around wood that often. Take that as you will.
Take that as you will. Elizabeth, splinters?
Splinters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around a lot of wood?
Actually, I've gotten more cardboard splinters than wood splinters.
Cardboard splinters, how does that work?
I don't even know.
How
To
does
be
cardboard,
completely-
how does
To be
cardboard
completely honest,
pierce
I
your skin?
don't even know.
Okay. Can men wear rain boots?
Yeah.
Ainsley?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you would like
I don't think I've ever seen. Actually, no, I have.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You're okay with that?
That's alright. It's acceptable.
It's like,
Yeah, this is acceptable.
If Tanner wore rain boots, would he be more attractive or less?
What's the answer?
Fun fact, he's standing right.
Pausing here. That's called a comeback, guys. That was my prime. Okay, I'm no longer funny. I will say that. I've lost my touch, but that was my prime. Okay, that was great. Okay, I'm just giving myself congratulations. That was great. Great callback. Anyway, back into it.
Right? Oh,
Probably less.
really?
Oh.
If Matt were... and sang in the shower with them. Would you be...
Alright.
Have you ever seen that picture of someone putting their foot in the shower, but like there's a sock on it? And he's like saying like, oh, this is how we test the water temperature, but his sock is still on.
That is the most awful thing I've ever heard in my life.
We're gonna have to move on. Speaking of socks or sandals?
Sandals.
Socks and
Socks and
sandals.
No, it's socks or sandals.
Do not do socks and sandals together, please.
Socks and sandals is acceptable.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
The
it is.
question was socks or sandals.
It is not an answer, nor is it acceptable.
Do I get one of those too?
Oh man, then maybe we need to go back up to the
These are
other
the matching
questions.
section.
There are some controversial questions that maybe we'll go back up and ask after. Maybe if Ainsley hasn't answered them. I don't remember which ones you answered.
Mm-hmm.
Did you answer the first set? Like blue cheese, green eggs? You
That
answered
was Blake that did it.
Oh no.
Or Ryan.
You-
Someone I didn't answer. but
Ryan,
they're
okay.
probably
So you did the
last.
back half. You did like electric scooters,
Mm-hmm.
this or that. You
Mm-hmm.
did those. Okay. Just so I know. What is that? Oh, snow or rain? Matt, that's you.
Oh, it's me?
It's still you.
Snow.
We never ended you.
Oh,
Snow.
you went to Ainsley.
Ainsley, nope. She already played the game. Do you moisturize?
Yes.
Oh, well, you look great.
Why, thank you.
Positively radiant.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Maybe I should moisturize more. Singular or plural?
Plural.
Mm-hmm. Do you own a printer?
No.
Do you have any cardboard boxes?
Yes.
What? Ainsley? No problem.
And no, I do not get splinters from them.
Oh.
Do not get splinters. Beach or pool?
I feel so retarded with that.
Pool.
Pool.
Oh. Never mind. Like
What?
the water. I was thinking the game, and I was like real confused on the comparison.
What were you thinking?
I mean, that would be a question I would ask. Do you floss every day?
Yes.
Twice a day or once a day?
Once. Actually, what happened is that there's like a gap in my teeth that was like too small for my teeth, but big enough for like large chunks of food to get stuck in. So I have to like cut floss.
That sounds great.
Thank you.
Okay.
The dentist is proud of me too.
Devon or Devon?
Devin.
Mm-hmm. Floor lamp or ceiling light?
Floor lamp.
Ainsley is so confused by that.
No, I wasn't confused. I was looking around the apartment. I thought you had one.
We're pausing here. We're picking on Ainsley here. You know what? I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Now I'm having a separate thought. Well, anyway, yeah, Ainsley just like when we record these, she would just start. Her eyes would wander. She would go to another world. If she wasn't specifically talking, I was like, Ainsley, what's going on? Anyway, I'm trying to remember if we had. It'd be great if we had like an Ainsley and a Rachel, and they might have been on together. But those two, I mean, that's trouble right there. You know, we wouldn't. Elizabeth and I wouldn't let those two get be alone together because that is just trouble would ensue if that happened. But okay, back into it.
That's just a question. I think I wrote that actually when I was in California. So you said floor lamp?
You floor lamp.
Okay. I feel like this is harder to deal with.
The first one's always the most
Looks
tricky.
like a flower.
Did you know they're supposed to like butterflies? Like
Oh.
kind of. Joey Bishop really wanted butterfly hyper, so.
So it's really
Is it possible to put that on my ear without it hurting?
We
your
can find
ear.
out in a second.
Just pierce it and put it through.
Yeah, no.
A couple more. Peas or carrots?
Peas.
Okay. Is Anchors Away catchy?
No, not really.
Oh, you don't like it?
No. I mean, there's alliteration to it, but it's not really that kind
Oh no, I meant the song.
Oh.
What's this song? Like,
Oh!
That's the theme song for the Navy. Yeah.
If you're talking about that, yes, I would say it's catchy.
Oh, Maisie, you gonna sing?
No.
Go ahead.
Oh, nope. I already sang.
Go ahead.
Quiet. Nope.
Go ahead.
Nope.
You don't sing that in the shower. Is pudding just refrigerated ice cream?
Say that again?
Is pudding just refrigerated ice cream? Think about it.
No, I don't want to think about that. But sure.
No? Oh, yes.
It's a
Okay.
reality, but I don't want to accept it.
What? You two have a problem with that question? Ainsley?
If this is reaction to that.
I don't remember what I thought of that
It's a
question.
shame you can't catch it on the microphone. But
Holy crap! Look at this.
Yeah, give visual gag for
The-
Elizabeth. Okay. Laptop or top lap?
Laptop.
Did you say top?
I said laptop.
What's the problem, Elizabeth?
What is top lap?
These are things I'm making up. In case you hadn't noticed, these are my questions. I didn't take. Most people think I take these off like a website
I
or
did.
something. Yeah,
No one would ever assume that.
No
Would you
one
like
would
to try
ever
and put it on
ask
your
top
ear?
lap. No one but me would ask laptop or top lap. All right, 2 more.
It fits on here, and it doesn't hurt. Okay.
Well, it might over time. It might. Just watch that color.
All right, y'all.
2.
1 down, 50 to go.
2 more. Do you always say no receipt?
I don't always say it.
Pausing here. What Elizabeth was working on, I don't know if we talked about, I can't remember if we talked. She was working on the little ribbons that we would give to everyone. It was just like a little trumpet tradition. I don't know if they still do it, but it was a little trumpet section tradition. They would put like a little ribbon on like a clip, and you clip it to, your hat, your hair, wherever, for games and for, any kind of band event. Just again, like a little tradition. Every section kind of had their little thing that they would do. Usually, or like in practice, often. I think we would do it in practice, maybe not necessarily games. Some people did work for the games, but mostly for like the last practice, like the Friday practice before the Saturday game. Is kind of what I'm getting at. So every section kind of had like a little thing. It's like, yeah, you get excited for the game the next day. That's basically. So that's what our section did. So that's what Elizabeth was working on. Usually, someone would be, the the volunteer, let's say, to put those together. And Elizabeth was pretty good at it. She's fairly crafty. So she was the one that put those together. So okay, let's get back into it.
But that's what I usually mean.
What do you usually mean?
Yeah, it's usually what I want, but then I end up taking it sometimes accidentally.
Napkins or paper towels?
Paper towels.
Okay, that's it for the game. Let me tally up the scores.
Wait, I don't get to play the game?
You've already played the game. Okay, I can ask different questions.
No, it's fine. I'll be excluded.
Alright, your
Yeah.
questions. Ainsley, are you ready? Well, you've already answered some of
Is
these.
that the first question?
No. You've already answered some of these.
Um,
Okay, I'll try some of those. Bold or italics?
Italics.
You seemed upset about that.
How come?
I just said ow. The hug was burning.
I thought you were offended by
Do you
that.
need a napkin?
No, I'm good.
Questions or answers?
It's just burning slightly.
Questions.
You know how it is. Because, like, the ribbon's thin, so when you touch it.
It's a good side conversation we're having on the podcast. What's the deal with airplane food?
I answered this already.
Did you answer this one?
I remember listening to this too.
You heard it?
You listen to it?
Yeah.
Okay, what haven't you answered?
Oh man. Some of the questions are not
She's
answered.
been here too often.
You charge your phone overnight? You answered that.
Yes, I do, and yes.
Who doesn't? That's a real question.
My dad.
I usually don't charge it.
My dad doesn't charge.
So what's your phone at in the morning?
I charge it right before I go to bed. And then I turn it off.
What if it doesn't get to 100?
Oh,
And then I turn it off. And then when I wake up, I usually have enough
Like
time
you
to...
turn it off, like power down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then when
How
I
do you
wake
wake
up,
up?
let's say, but even if I wake up, my
Regular.
phone doesn't take more than like half an hour to charge, too. So if I wake up,
Is that my phone?
it's a Google Pixel
Oh,
4.
okay.
So if I wake up and, 3. If I wake up and, I usually have plenty of time to charge it if I need to.
Okay. Okay.
I'll say this ribbon hurts a lot less than the rat ribbons because it was like all satiny. and just,
Okay. Elizabeth, last question. Hydrate or die straight?
Like, die straight.
Really?
Actually, I would never hydrate.
Look how confused people get with that question. It's just a question. Really, it was Reese. Speaking of Reese, we need to talk about his addiction.
To what?
Reese has gone to Wing Zone 100
Did you not
times.
see that
Oh,
message in the
God,
chat?
yes.
Reese has gone to Wing Zone 100 times. And that's actually, I would say,
That's like
minimal.
loyalty visits too. That means like he's gone there before that.
I was gonna say, yeah. He probably.
Pausing here. So the Wing Zone was a wing place, if you can imagine. It was right outside. It was right outside campus. It was like literally 1 block. I mean, depending on what part. If you lived on the west side of campus, then it was, a 5-minute walk. And I guess Reese left a message. I don't remember this. It's kind of coming back to me where Reese left a message that he had been there 100 times or something. It's like, first of all, it was like it was good for what it was, I guess, but it wasn't like this. Oh my god, you have to go there kind of restaurant. You know, it's not like when I went back, when I would go back, it's not like I would be dying to go to Wing Zone. You know, but it was fine. Like it was fine for what it was. Like I said, they had like wings and fries or whatever. But Reese is just like, buddy, I don't think you should be going here every meal. But okay, let's see. We're gonna go like 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna hit pause, and we'll get to that. Then we'll move on to part 3. But okay, let's get going.
He didn't.
How many before that?
Well, that's like loyalty visits. I mean, he had to sign up for some program.
Oh, so he like liked it for a while.
He might have
maybe I
even
should.
done that. Yeah, he might have even done that.
Honestly, I haven't been to Wing Zone yet.
Good.
Don't
It's not
go.
I've
really
been
good.
like 3 times. It's alright.
It's not good. It's just there.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's convenient.
When Village is closed.
When will it just
When
Let's talk
everything else is
about
closed.
West Side Market and the lack of it.
That's because no one used it. Maybe.
I went
What
there
was
for
the West Side
chocolate.
Market?
It was like a little gas station type market that was in that space where the classroom is next to Wing Zone.
Oh, shit, okay.
It didn't really
Oh, wait,
have
that
anything.
sounds awesome, actually.
No, it
It
had like
honestly
chips.
didn't have that much
It
stuff.
had like chips and energy drinks.
Were they meal swipeable?
No.
Okay,
I
then
think you could use $10.
Yeah, sure, but
if there were meal swipes for like
you couldn't use meal swipes.
There's so many meal swipes that I
But so
haven't
meal
been using.
swipes didn't used to be that way. So like when it was still
Yeah.
there, meal swipes were the unlimited deal, so
Right.
they didn't have
Also,
like a
wasn't
dollar.
it like you cashed them in at the end of the semester?
No.
No, there was just an unlimited deal. You
Oh.
just got unlimited meal
People
swipes. for
cashed
the
it in
semester.
by getting boxes of cereal.
That's what they did the first semester of the new dining plan. They got like whole flats of drinks.
Yeah.
One of my friends got a whole flat of sweet tea.
Well, one of the issues with the meal swipes is the student center clogs up the student center.
Yeah.
Because you get people that are trying to use up their swipe, and they're like, I can get 3 cups of fruit, 2 salads, 3 bags of chips, and 10 drinks for 2 meal
Well,
swipes.
also
And I'm
just
like, I don't
that
need...
whole half of the upper food court is now meal swipeable.
That's what I'm saying, that area. If
Which
you
didn't
it
used to
go.
be. It used
Yeah.
to be only from 5 to 7 p.m. on weekdays.
Why?
Because it was unlimited meal swipes, so they had to like have more restrictions on how you could use it.
Alright.
Same with like the Chick-fil-A meal swipes as well.
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A and Panda late night bites, you could use meal swipes.
They don't have meal swipes now, right?
No, late night bites.
When they do late night bites,
Yeah,
it's during
it's like a
finals
special
week,
one.
Oh.
During finals week, you can go there after like 10.
and use a meal swipe. They're open from 10 to 2.
What can you get? Meal swipe? Sandwich?
Like a meal.
Oh, okay.
Whole point of the swipe.
Wow.
Whole point of the meal swipe. So what do you guys don't use all 4 each day?
No,
I used
we can't.
2, probably.
Usually I don't even go. I don't have enough time to go eat breakfast at West Village, and usually I just like make like my microwavable rice instead.
Just wake up.
Eh.
You're eating rice for breakfast?
Yeah. No, but then I put stuff on it. It's
Like what?
it's like the pork. Like it's like dried pork. It's called pork song.
You have enough time to make your food in the morning, but you can't just go buy it.
Yeah.
Eh.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
But you also live like 10 feet from West Village.
Yeah, the math
Usually
doesn't
go
check out here.
I'm too lazy to go outside of
Okay.
my dorm.
Now we're getting to the bottom of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Peak.
Well, I mean, then why don't you start giving them out?
That's
Oh,
all
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Who's gotten them?
A lot of like people from the JCA and stuff like that, but like I don't see many band people around. But if any upperclassmen hits me up, like I'll give it to
Ainsley
them.
gives out half of hers to Carl.
He always asks and goes, any meal
I
swipes?
honestly find you.
He's in the rat chat.
Well, he always comes back from Frisbee.
This is actually
And he'll
so
be
he has
like,
that
yo,
privilege.
you have
Yeah.
meal swipes?
Are you like sitting in West Village at that point for whatever reason?
No, I'll
She's
be
in
like on
West-
West Campus somewhere, or most of the time I'll be
You're
near
in West.
Village.
You're in West
He just
Village.
finds you. I've never seen him. He's never asked.
Okay, we're pausing here. You know what? Actually, we'll go another minute. Sorry, I've been like in really pause. I'm like, should we stop here? Should we stop here? No, we'll keep going for a little bit. Sorry.
Me.
You're in West Village about 70% of the day.
No. Now it's turned to like barely 2%.
Oh, really? You're getting out of that.
Trying to be more productive.
What happened? Oh, you're not productive.
Well, obviously it hadn't gone well the first half of the semester. I got too
What do you
distracted.
do when you get there?
I'm
I
not
mean, we know
productive
you have a
in college.
lot of friends, and I've talked about this. Every time I see you there, you're with a different group of friends.
When have you seen me?
It's
again?
like you're so popular.
You are.
Last time I ran into you, I was sitting alone, and then you just ignored me and walked away.
I waved to you.
And then walked away.
I was filling my water bottle.
Of course. But you went all the way over there to fill the water bottle?
Well, yeah, the water's better there.
It's
It gives me a chance to, get out of my apartment, unlike Matt, who just sits in his room.
Yeah, it's fun in there.
Okay, we're pausing here. We're right at 29 minutes 56 seconds. And yeah, I will say, so you could fill your look if you wanted water, you could fill your water with, tap water out of the sink, or you could take a taste. You could take a nice stroll over to the dining hall area and fill up your water bottle there at the water filler machine thing, and you got much better tasting water. By the way, it was colder. And you got a nice little walk, kind of gets you going, or kind of gets you, moving. Which, like I said in the podcast, was productive for me, because I'm kind of someone who, I'm a pacer. I pace around, so like if I'm thinking about something, going for like a walk or whatever will sort of help me synthesize those thoughts. So that's why. Anyway, that's the show this week. That's part 2 of episode number 68, Roommate Antics. Be sure to come back next week. We'll do the sort of finale, if you will, part 3. And then, as always, let me know. So I got it bookmarked. We're going to try to do the ASMR episode, maybe next. But let me know if you have an episode that you guys want me to do a commentary on, and I'm happy to do it, as always. But okay, thank you for listening. Have a good one.